Previously on Live to Give Fans, First Favorites, First Famous. Before the second challenge as the new tribe, Macy already tried finding cracks on her tribe in case they lost the upcoming challenge. When the tribes arrived at the next challenge, Mankato tried their best, but that wasn't enough to defeat the inseparable force of the Anoka tribe. At Anoka, the safety didn't stop the players from scheming. While Derek was at a confessional, Serena did some investigating and found the hidden immunity idol in his backpack. While Derek focused on building some of his relationship to help him avoid using his idol if Anoka went to a tribal council in the future. Meanwhile at Mankato, Macy knew she had to throw a Hail Mary to survive another round in this game. Macy set her sights on the self-proclaimed blindside queen, Janaki. As Macy began to try to build her team, players started to wonder if they should make a big move in this game and vote somebody else out.
Why are we taking out the easy ones? Like, why don't we go for something shocking and hard? Maybe I don't have to be a spectator. Maybe I can take control.
At the 9th Tribal Council of the season, Macy's deep pass to the end zone was great, but no one was there to receive it. As Macy was the lone player to vote for Janaki, Daniel threw a rogue vote for Elaine to stay loyal to Live to Give's pageant queen.
Elaine, it's nothing personal.
The 8th person vote off of Live to Give Fans, First Favorites, First Famous, Macy.
With Macy gone, it seems as if the favorite majority must start turning on each other at Mankato. What will happen now that the Anoka tribe knows about Derek's idol? And will Mankato be able to get their first win as a new tribe? 16 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Getting your first list at the new Mankato tribe, Macy voted out at the last tribal council. Macy. First things first, Anoka, can I get back the immunity idol? Fine, thank you. This challenge is called Knock It Off. In this challenge, each tribe will send one player into this arena. When in the circle, you will be responsible for making sure your statue doesn't get knocked off, and try to knock off the other player's statue. The last person standing will win a point for their tribe. The first tribe to 8 points will win immunity for your tribe. All right, when I say go, 3, 2, 1, go. Jack scores a point for Anoka. All right, when I say go, 3, 2, I know you are. 1, go. Megan. Ah, yeah, let's go. Bergen scores a point for Anoka. Right, when I say go, 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, let's go, Daniel. Let's go, bud.
Derek scores a point for Anoka. All right, it's first tribe to 8, so no one's won yet. When I say go, 3, 2, 1, go.
Andrew. trying to do?
Yeah! Nice job! Scores a point for Anoka. Alright, when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah! Carter scores a point for Anoka. When I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Janicki drops her out. Ryan scores a point for Anoka. 3, 2, 1, go. All good. Scores a point for Mankato. It's 6-1. When I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. Elders lands first. Jack scores a point for Anoka. It's 7. I say go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. I'm going. Don't worry.
Morgan lands first. Megan scores a point for Mankato. You just scored. You just scored a point. When I say go, 3, 2, 1, go.
Just go. Like legit, go. Just go, run. You got nothing to lose, bro. Go.
Derek lands first. Daniel scores a point for Mankato.
We're coming.
Bring it home, Land.
I'll take this one.
It's 3-7.
Oh, we have extra boards. I just feel like less of a man.
Lance could win it for Anoka.
What?
You got it, Lance.
Having a broken board?
It is what it is.
No, facing you, Angie.
I know.
Is it because I'm a woman?
No.
Just get that out of your head.
Oh.
Whatever you do to a man, do to me.
Oh.
Not like that.
Oh.
Not like that.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Lance, are you ready now?
Lance is ready!
Yeah! We have Lance versus Angie. Lance could win it here for Anoka. When I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. Lance lands first. Angie scores a point for Mankato. All right, when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You got it, girl. You got it. Here, up in here.
One lands first. Elizabeth scores a point for Mankato. We got a comeback.
Let's go, Jake. Here, let's go.
5-7.
Let's go, Jake. Right here.
5-7. Ride couldn't win it. Janicki could keep Mankato alive. When I say go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Just be aggressive. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.
Yes,
Janicki lands first. Ryan scores a point for Anoka. Anoka wins Community Challenge.
That's like.
Anoka, come grab immunity. Mankato, nice effort. I will see you guys again at Tribal Council. Grab your stuff and head back to camp.
Saw the trash can sitting there and it went like head first and I was like, oh yeah, what was it like? I'm in front of everybody.
That's how
This could backfire.
It was so awkward right now.
To be kind of like a hero for my team, I think shows my worth. Not only to them, but to myself as well. Even though it was kind of a blowout, like the past few challenges have been, and I'm happy that I have immunity, it's still kind of sad. I kind of feel bad for the other tribe because I feel for them.
So definitely want to avoid tribal council, see where people are at. I feel like I've just got like a constant target on me at this point a little bit, so I'm just trying to keep myself alive, not do anything too crazy. It's just good to be on a strong tribe for these challenges. I think we could really crush it in any aspect.
Angie or Elaine? Is that purely speculation?
I
don't
Elaine?
have some knowledge. I just haven't been on a tribe with Angie, so like every time I've like seen her, she just looked very flustered.
I hope she's having a better time.
I think this situation just feels like that for her.
It's emotional.
Yeah.
She told me that she was like the GOAT of season 1. She would redeem herself.
I was on the chopping block hat for like 3 or 4 tribals. So I don't know necessarily if they think of me differently just because I'm a woman, but like I'm just trying to like keep my confidence up so that I'm not the weakest link that they get rid of.
It would be a shock. I would be surprised if they did.
I'm pretty content with all of the decisions that I've made. I honestly did not want to vote out McCrae in the first round, but given the fact the majority is going there, you don't want to rock the boat and be that lone person. Everything else I'm pretty good with.
For the extra place.
But of course, so far, it's kind of been easy sailing for me and been safe all the way through. So if I were to rank my tribe right now, who I trust the most, I think I'd put James at number 1. Derek, he's someone that would be fairly trustworthy.
Because other teams pass you. And that's true.
I decided that I was going to come into this tribe and act like super vulnerable and I guess make people think that I'm a perfect number and minion for them. Not only has Carter come to me with a side deal, I think they're all starting to realize that they may need me long term if I'm still in the game.
Have they lost
That's why they're the favorite.
Right.
Yeah, it's any group.
No favorite. There's one favorite.
And Savannah.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
I'm very nervous about Elder. He kind of sucked me in before we did this tribe swap to make me think that people were throwing my name out there, and what he was trying to do was to make me feel a little nervous because he kept saying, you would be great for my game. But that doesn't mean Elder will be great for my game. I did play with the pros and cons of like what that might look like. And I said from the beginning, he's someone to keep your eye on, and I hope I don't end up on a tribe with him. I would be a great shield for him, and it's true.
Because at the end of the day, people know that me and Serena know each other outside of this, so that's why, like, because Elder made a big point about it when we was on our original tribe. So, like, are you worried about Serena every time she comes? I'm like, this is not my sister.
Yeah.
Like, we're friends, but we're playing the game. Like, at the end of the day. You know, I personally know from Elder's previous seasons that he's someone who's playing the game and want control. I know he was safe and he was trying to call all the shots. Put little birds and little birdies in people's ear to try to confuse them, and he's doing it more and more and more. Like, you can't just peg me just because I knew this person.
I empathize with the other tribe a lot because I've been there. I've been to back tribals and not fun. So I definitely have seen a lot of green shirts over there, which makes me nervous because I haven't worked with any of them. So people see the green shirt and they automatically assume that we're together, but that's not the case when I haven't played the game with them at all. Like, the only green shirt I've played the game with is Serena. So I feel strong about this though, and my question is, how do you feel about Elder?
I don't trust him.
Okay, good. That's all I need to hear.
He is the one, like, planting web. Like, he knows everyone's web. Yeah. And he's planting seeds in people's head to spit out. Yeah. Elder has gave people so much info. People that didn't know people's connections have gave that.
Yeah.
Elaine never would have known me.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I wanted to talk to Kim. I saw it, I was like, okay, let's
I can't not like pull everyone to the side, but I was like, I haven't talked to Lance. This is our first time actually talking to him.
I need to talk to Serena.
I had the privilege of meeting Sunday many years ago and got the privilege of meeting Carter, and we bonded like glue. Knowing that he's here in memorandum of his mother, I think did bring us closer, but I don't feel that it's really clouding my feelings towards him. He has showcased his willingness to want to work with me, his willingness to throw ideas my way. I'm usually the type of person in a game that needs an ally that like can balance me out. Like, I might throw this outlandish thing and then they might throw it back and we find that common medium. For sure. Yeah.
But like 150%, like, I'm down with this. I'm burnt in Serena.
Should I try to talk to Derek and see if I can get him to admit to me he has the idol? Well, since we know he have it, we need to use that as some type of leverage, as in like, hey, he think it's this vote, but then when
of everybody on that initial Mankato tribe, me and Lance had the best connection, so I feel confident in our relationship. I'm not going to be targeting him anytime soon, and I don't think he would be targeting me anytime soon as well. But till we get to the end game, I'm ride or die with James for sure.
I don't want to be in top 9 with some of these people, I'll tell you that. But I kind of concreted a 6 with me, James, Carter, Cam, and Serena. I feel like that'll be a very powerful 6 going deep into the game. And then we use our outliers and use people that we've had in the game for certain votes just to get our missions across. And when it gets to the nitty gritty, yeah, of course we would love to be top 6 together, but we know people gonna start getting greedy and things gonna happen.
Like, I was only on a try with Cam and Jack. So it's like...
Are you having fun?
I'm having fun now,
Good.
yeah, but yeah, it was...
A lot.
It was a lot right away, yeah.
No, I am just having so much fun, and I told myself before coming into this, like, that's what this weekend's really all about, is to just have fun and not lose sight of, like, why we're here. And, you know, when I'm laying on the tarp in the middle of the forest at night and trying so hard to sleep, I just remind myself that, like, the reason we're here is so much bigger than that. Like, I can lose a few hours of sleep. I can be uncomfortable for hours because that doesn't compare to a lot of the people that are affected by the charities we're competing for. So, especially after the past year with the pandemic and having to socially distance, and just that human connection again is really, really wonderful. How does it make you feel with, like, the orange t-shirts, like, dwindling?
I'm not worried about it, to be honest with you. I don't think people are going to be like, oh, let's get rid of the fans.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's really a division.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like that maybe for them
I
visually.
I think it is interesting that the other tribe, all the favorites are still in. To possibly win this game. I have connections on the other side right now, and I'm hoping they don't get picked off because they keep losing, and it's really hurting my game. Best case scenario is I get there with my connections and my idol. And if I can have both of those things, I could very well win this game.
I always feel so bad.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
It's really defeating, like, obviously hard because we started out, it was a physical challenge that we were split into, like, winners versus losers, and then a physical challenge, and then another physical challenge, but we did pull through at the end. I don't know how we got there, but we just kept on winning, so I feel like that did kind of boost our spirits. Yes, we have to vote somebody off, but at least I feel like we're kind of like, don't mess with us now. Like, we didn't completely lose that. Like, we have a little bit of oomph, I feel like.
It was really difficult seeing that challenge because once we saw it, we were like, we weren't defeated, but we didn't feel as confident as we would have in a different type of challenge. We still gave it our all. We were holding in there. It just got to the end and we weren't able to pull it off, so. I feel like I've been able to talk with Angie a lot. I don't want it to seem like, you know, it's some sort of like huge duo or anything.
Blindfolded puzzle.
Would probably be good.
Now, honestly, nobody's off the tape for who's going to be voted out. I feel like Macy and Savannah were super easy targets. Now it's completely up in the air.
If necessary.
And like I feel like they kind of had to expect something going into that one where it was going to be winners versus losers, but like they had to expect to do something not.
I really want to work with Daniel. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him one-on-one, but I would really like to work with Daniel.
Like 6 original greens.
Yeah.
No, I don't have green.
plus you, but you're original because you're the original Survivor chick. Like, yeah. Right?
Well, that's what I was telling him.
Kind of is what it is, right?
Yeah, I mean,
because we have,
because let's say we lose the next challenge, or we do the next challenge, but let's say we merge next. If we're merging, we want to go in with numbers.
For sure.
Yeah, what is your first choice?
Voting out Elaine. So it's just like the way that the numbers are playing out, it just doesn't work to, unless someone was to try and like make a big move. Janicky and I are working together now, and so we'll see how long that lasts. I would really like not to be voted out. I'm not ready to go home. I think I'm playing a pretty good game. Advance our game, and like, you know, sometimes it just is what it is.
Eventually someone will have to lie to someone. And I don't know who it's going to be. It'll be interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be something between Daniel and I. I feel like we're going to end up having to lie to each other. I just want to get this tribal over and move on to the next. These first few tribals are a little stressful just because, especially when they're unanimous, and you know, it's almost too easy, but you always have to keep an eye out because it's Survivor. Anything can happen.
Main concern is that these people are gonna figure out they need to vote me out. Well, I mean, I'm not somebody they should take to the end with them, and still expect to win. You know what I mean? Because if I get to the seats, best believe I'm fighting for them. You know what I mean? Like, so they would be smart to take me out. So they would have to figure out when that would be. I don't know what the good time for them would be. I mean, I wanted to come out and have fun. I feel bad whenever somebody goes home that's super passionate about it. It kind of gets to me, but I'm a big softie, you know, I got a big heart. And I would love to be able to give all these people money for their charity and then at the end be like, surprise, everybody wins, but that's just not how life is.
No, but honestly, like, the two that was on the purple, they're dangerous. The ones that just come from...
Daniel and...
Yeah. And the rest of the people...
And Angie, right here. This is Angie.
Sorry, it's about time.
No, come on in. I was sort of trying to lay the groundwork for a Daniel boot in our old tribe. We never went to tribal, so it didn't matter. I wouldn't be opposed to Daniel. I'm safe he's not. He's the only other guy. Might make sense. Well, my safety ran out, which means, you know, I don't have an idol to protect myself like I did last season. So I gotta make sure, you know, I do whatever it takes to protect myself and my allies, Elizabeth, Janicki, and especially Elaine. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can just win this challenge. You know, this is insane. I can't believe I got to do this once, much less twice. I raised a ton of money for my charity. I'm super proud of that. My charity needs it, you know. Refugees that come to Minnesota that are fleeing persecution or violence in their home countries, they need help to integrate into Minnesotan and American society. They're new Americans. They need to know how to speak English to integrate. They need to know how to fill out a driver's license form. All these things that more School for Empowerment teaches them. We did for those 2 rounds. We were with most of them.
With my loyalties, my true loyalties being on the other tribe, hopefully the merge is coming soon and we won't have to vote out anybody else from this tribe. My personal goal for this game, besides winning, is just to play a game where people see and recognize that I played a good game. I want to go far. I obviously want to win, but I want to play hard. I want to make moves. I tried to save Macy when we went to tribal. I tried really hard, and the numbers just weren't there. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to plant seeds. I know. I love what Brandon's like.
But I haven't had a chance to talk with her yet. I haven't played with her now for a long time. We made a really tight alliance at the beginning, but I haven't seen her for hours. So, and it's concerning me a little bit that she is spending a lot of time with Elizabeth. I think Elizabeth is like clinging on for dear life, but that's good. I mean, she should, right? I need to figure out, like, maybe are there 2 people that I can really trust? And then what are they gonna do?
Like, yo, you got me. That's what I told Megan. Being a survivor player, that you're looked at a little different, and because I'm such an emotional person and compassionate, I know you should just let loose and do your thing, which I play a laid back game anyway, and this is pretty much my game.
I really don't know who. I'm nervous that like they're gonna think that favorites are taking over, but I really don't know who to target at this point. Elaine, I feel like she is such a big personality here. I don't know if I want to work with her or get her off. I thought is Elaine would be an easy vote. I see her as going far if we don't get her out.
Honestly, I'm open to anything. I mean, if someone wants to pull a big move, I'm there for it.
All right, Jerry, come on in. Andrea and Savannah. All right, well, Mankato, it seems that the purple was the initial color that kept winning, and now it seems the story is that you guys keep losing. Megan, I think I ask you every time, what did it feel like losing again in the challenge for the 3rd time in a row?
I mean, you saw me out there. I might have just put a big target on my back. I was so exhausted. I was just like, I don't even know what I have left. Are you kidding me? I have to go up against this guy and like hit his owl? Like what? Like, I mean, my plan was I was gonna just run right at him like as loud as I could, but then I'm like, oh shoot, the owl started going, so then I had to kind of like halfway do it, and then, so that was really fun. That was really fun, even though I lost. And then it wasn't fun after that.
I thought we were gonna have it in the bag, absolutely, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I really wish we could have done it, because what a story. It would have been just unbelievable.
And Angie, so what did you guys do now when you get back? You don't have Savannah, you don't have Macy, which seem to be the main names being thrown around. So what do you do?
You know, I think there was, I don't even know if you would call it scrambling, but I think there was a little bit of like sectioning off and just trying to figure out what the plan would be.
So Daniel, how do you assess now who to send home?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that it just comes down to the longest bonds that you've had with people and who you trust the most.
And Janicki, when you guys are at camp, has there been talks of potential swaps? And does that affect any of your guys' decisions on who you vote for at this tribal?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose another one tonight, and then we're down numbers tomorrow, so we're hoping that there will be some sort of swap or merge coming around the corner. And then obviously now we have to look into the future. We gotta take the people that are gonna further our game.
Awesome. We can get to a vote.
Wait, I do want to say something. We did almost get smoked. Like, it was 7-zip, and we came back and bulldogged halfway through it.
Losing is difficult, but like in the last challenge, we all came out of it like, I mean, we all seemed pretty happy for losing. So I think it's definitely brought us closer together, which I think is a good thing.
Like she said when we left, the morale was so much better just for an almost win.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like it was different this time when we left the challenge loser.
So you guys feel a lot closer now because of that challenge.
It would have been really tough to lose 8-0.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
It could make me cry because Elder, like, he looked at us and he's like, we have a chance at this one. Like,
Yeah.
I know, like, this is like actually something we have a chance at. And like, here comes Elaine, like, miracle as she is. And it's like, it was contagious, which just goes to show you, like, I mean, it's not over. I mean, you just can't. It's all about attitude and sticking with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you have to send one of you home.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see who that is. We will get to a vote. Janicki, you're up.
Me or you, buddy? Say yes.
It was great playing with you. Unfortunately, you just ended up on the bottom of the tribe. You've been a lot of fun. No hard feelings. It just kind of is what it is at this point.
I really hope this is the move.
I'll go tally the vote. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll tally the votes. First vote. Daniel. Elaine. That's one vote Daniel, one vote Elaine. Elaine. That's two votes Elaine. Daniel, we're tied. Two votes Daniel, two votes Elaine. Daniel, that's three votes Daniel, two votes Elaine. The ninth person voted off of list to give fans versus favorites versus famous. Daniel, you grab me your torch. Daniel, try this vote. Happy to go. Blindside. Grab your stuff. Head back to camp.
I thought I played pretty well, and maybe a little too well. I had everything lined up. I think that it was to a point where they had to vote me out or I was going to go pretty far.
Could have gone a long way together, but then you came for the Queen Biscuit, so you gotta go. I'm sorry, Daniel.
I'm nervous about keeping any big strong boys with me, but I kind of got to the point where if I don't do something, I'd rather like go out swinging, I guess.
With the charity that I was playing for Blind Inc., they represent something very close to me. Yeah, I think my sister would be proud having someone to help her bring light to just the things that blind people go through every day. And so I think to her it probably means a lot just to do what I can regardless of where I finish in the game. It is what it is. I know she's going to be proud of the game that I played.
And then one last thing, you want to just read that on camera for us?
Yes. The Maynard's small advantage. Daniel, thank you for participating in Live to Give. Fans versus favorites versus famous. As mentioned at the start of this game, the small advantage provided by our sponsorship with Maynard's is an automatic spot on the jury. Thanks to your hard work fundraising before the season began, you have earned this advantage and will be granted a spot on our jury. Congratulations for making it into the elite group of people that will determine the winner of our biggest season yet. Choose wisely. Honestly, my true allegiances were with the other tribe. I was doing what I had to do to try and get through with this tribe, and we were put in tough spots over and over and over again. And so I think the person that I'm going to vote for is probably someone that I was aligned with in the other tribes. I'm super excited to have an actual say in who wins this game.